The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
We're talking about a true gunslinger, Mike. I mean, this brings us back to the Brett Favre days. Every time this guy lets it loose, you're not sure which team's going to end up with it, but it's going to be exciting. There are times where you got to hold your breath, and let's not forget, this guy was the first overall pick for a reason. He's got the arm talent. That's undeniable. When he's playing well, his teams have a chance. He needs to eliminate some of the negatives because when he's on, man, he is fun to watch.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run once more with Ford. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
#1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense And their running back set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Winston to throw. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. When you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the 2 of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Now he takes off. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Looked like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
No motion over Flowers. 3rd and long for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep. There's somebody attacking intermediate. And then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So 3-0 our score, and we are set for the dynamic kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Winston. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Second down and 8. To throw, Winston. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep them short of the first down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On run play. This is Hill. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Myles Garrett is able to bring him down for a sack, and that's something the reigning Defensive Player of the Year was able to do 14 times just a season ago. I'm not sure there's a more dynamic or dominant defensive lineman in the entire league.
Ravens bring their punt team out as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll go with Chubb. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Chubb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. So, just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. A run up the middle with Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing, Jameis. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. Second and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
They'll run. It's Henry. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum. This is Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Jalen Darden now to return it. Ho-ho! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Winston. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, give to 4. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Winston. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll motion over Flowers. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he will score. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 13-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return is Darden. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jameis. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now give to Chubb, running right. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Winston to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's to the open man. It's Tillman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. That's caught by Ford. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? This one caught at the 4. He is in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll go again here with Henry. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll look to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return is Darden. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Odafe Owe bursting in. And recording the sack.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Hill. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Third down, 3 to go. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 3rd and short, Jackson. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
They'll run here with Hill. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion over Flowers. All run play. This is Hill. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Once again, it's Chubb. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again, and he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll throw here on third. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Winston. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run here. Second down throw for Jameis. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going to have a Browns first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So With that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Winston. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Winston to throw. He keeps it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does, takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Second down and 3. Up the middle. Here's 4. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Jameis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Winston looking to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Here's Chubb. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jordan Akins. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard. A give right up the middle to Henry. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now to talk things over before third down. Here's Hill. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
The defense still with all three timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.